things. IoT is not only the future. This is the, I'm saying that what we are discussing internally also in our organization, and we are seeing on the macro level also, that this is going to become the prime requirement of the industry. And animal nutrition and sustainability, how we are just going to accomplish it, how we are and how feed millers are striving for that. They are making themselves prepared. There are some solutions, there are some practices which they are implementing in their feed production. That is two-stage grinding, particle size measurement, multi-inline system, which I would like to just explain in my next slide. The two-stage grinding, just it is not only giving their energy saving, but at the same time it is showing the nutritional benefit also. Then impact on particle size. As per one study, we have seen that if we produce coarse or texture feed in comparison to then fine or non-texture feed which we are getting from hammer mill, then we are getting almost 20% higher weight of the muscular stomach. That is the indicator of animal health. In this way, we can say that yes, particle size distribution on animal health and performance is showing the clear impact and benefit. Then lower mortality rate is also another benefit, and slightly higher animal performance. And particle size measurement also, yes, nowadays it is very much in practice, and feed millers are taking the samples at the mixer, and then precise measurement is being done, which is being implemented in the feed industry, and they are seeing the benefit also of that. Then inline measurement of moisture, protein, fat, which is possible at various stages in the feed mill, from raw material to your final bagging line, raw material, mixer, conditioner, cooler, which is also in practice and which is the future. Then, if I just say in that way that NIR inline measurement, why people are using that? It is helping, it is just being benefited to feed miller in terms of lean cost formulation, constant product quality, energy savings in pelleting process, product safety and traceability, which is, and all the things if we see that which are very important. These points are very important with respect to feed safety, not only feed safety, then from commercial point of view also. And moisture regulation is also very strong in the European and American market, which is being implemented now in Indian market also. All the experts are sitting, and I think just they can confirm that yes, moisture regulation is also going to be more and more strict. Then feed and food safety initiative. Feed and food safety starts hygienic level from the plant, machine to operation to operators also, workers also in the feed industry, what they are doing, and mycotoxin prevention and reduction, process design, validation and monitoring, that is also important, and know-how and training. What are the global practices which are being implemented in feed industry, how we are running the feed mill in other developed countries, how we have to meet all the standards of the future trends, that is also required from know-how and training. Then food and feed safety solutions are there for that. Yes, equipment, various equipments are there, solutions are there. Then challenge with salmonella in feed. I don't see that there is any feed industry, any feed mill which is not having this challenge. Salmonella is bacteria that harms humans and animals both. Salmonella can well survive in dry environment. That is very difficult to control that, but solutions are there. And now, if I say that in Indian market, people have started, feed miller have started to implement, and still, I will say that long way to go to control it. But solutions are there in the market. Then, along with conditioner, if we use the retentioner in the pelleting line, then definitely we are seeing the benefit. Now, Internet of Things is not a vision actually. It's reality. And network of internet connected objects able to collect and exchange data using embedded sensors. There are many things how you can control historical data just to optimize your feed manufacturing, feed producing practices. Device management can be done. Better decisions can be taken on the basis of historical data. What we had faced in past, what is going to be in future. On the basis of that pattern, then we can take decisions in self-regulating production. In India, I think this is going to be the future. How self-regulation operations production can be done. How we can control our operations through phone, through mobile. And traceability is the another requirement which is going to be very, very prominent in Indian feed industry also. And at global level, already people are practicing it, and India also in this part of it world we are practicing. But this is the future trend. Then everything under control with the IoT platform, like plant can be controlled, machine controlled, individual machine can be controlled, all your batching system, batching recipes can be controlled. Then you can just see the data history, and then on that basis you can control your production also automatically. You can set the recipes. Then according to the better decision powered by smart data, dashboards, mobile application. Complete plant can be controlled through mobile application. These kind of solutions are there in this automation. And this is the requirement. This is going to be the requirement of our industry, where we have to take it up. Then, since population is growing, feed production is growing, then yes, limited resources availability going to be another challenge. Like in feed industry, we see that most of the protein is coming from soybean meal, oil crops, then forages, fish meal, pulses. But when we will, suppose in India today we are producing 30 to 35 million tons of feed, and we are expecting that by 2040 it is going to be the double. Then how the requirement will be met? Then in Europe, America, already they are thinking of the alternate sources of protein, which is in the form of, I would say that bacteria, insects are promising protein sources, feed and food. They're producing insects. Insects can grow on organic residues which are available all around the world. And some part of Europe already have, I was just going through a study, they have started to use insects as another or alternative source of protein. Then insects are very nutritious. They are saying that animals like it also. This is the future. What people had already started. What the feed industry had already started to think in this direction. Yes, last but not the least, future is not predictable but can be shaped. And for that, yes, global practices are already in place, which is going to become the requirement of our Indian feed industry also. Then we will have to think in that direction. And if it is the platform where we are talking about Gen Next, then we should consider that what and how we can just meet our future requirement. Are we ready for future? What can be done? And we should think in that direction. Thank you very much.
I think quickly to sum up the session on technology, where Raj, Rolando and Taneja mentioned about the feed efficiency technologies, how can we put a very great front to them in the future. So I think now since everybody is serious, waiting for the lunch, let me give you an idea about the quiz of 3 words. Please remember this session contains only 3 words. AI, IoT and ML. I don't know how many of you picked up these words. AI is artificial intelligence, IoT is Internet of Things, ML is machine learning. Just one joke, what is happening now is, you all assume that somebody is responding to you by a voice call, you assume that some lady or a gentleman is talking. It is not. There was a company, recently it happened, I don't know how many of you read that. The compliment was negative, but from that end it came, thank you very much. So they cannot understand the machine learning, whether it is Make My Trip or Paytm or whatever the apps you are using, there the machine learning is totally different. So let us understand that technology is required, but human makes the technology. So let me hope that with all of you, CLEFMA and other thing, we will be having many more technologies to come into our industry, wherein at the back end for efficiency, at the front end for consumer behavior. To conclude, there is one company in Bangalore, every day 5,000 orders, all the orders are analyzed. That means they know that lady is buying Monday fish, Wednesday mutton, Saturday chicken, this quantity. It props, it actually pops up into your mobile. This was your behavior last week. What do you want to do? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, the speakers and the Sujit collective. Thank you.
Few quick questions.
There's a question right there.
My question is for Shiraz. First of all, thank you very much for a very nice presentation, quite informative as well. You talked about LX and I was really amazed to see the quantum of data involved into it. As you talked about that in a 1 day time, 2,000 herd dairy farm can have a data around plus 5,000 GB and more than 2 billion events. My question is, how that data will be processed and what the trends will be emerging out from the data and how the veterinarian or the farm manager or the owner can interpret that.
That's a great question. We're working with Campus and with customers to really start to create insights that are actionable. And so think about things like heat detection or lameness or output reduction. Anything that is a deviation from the norm, that data set can drive alerts. And so what Campus is working on is really to take that data and turn it into insights that are actionable for the farmer. And that could be in the form of an SMS on a cell phone. It could be accessing a mobile app, a dashboard through a website. But ultimately, the insights are created that are relevant to the particular data set. So in the case of intake or water, it's deviation from the norm. In the case of health and wellness, it'd be things like heat detection and lameness.
We have a question, yeah?
Hello, my question again is to Raj. My name is Vibhor Mishra. First of all, thank you for giving us insights into technology of future. But could you please elaborate on the cost of this technology and the potential benefits thereof?
Yeah, so right now, and I'll maybe use an example that isn't relevant in India per se, but take the first generation of a Tesla. When it first came out, the car was $200,000, and today a Model 3 is roughly a fourth of that cost at $50,000. Cainthus's technology is today really dedicated to large herds in the United States, Canada, Western Europe, parts of Brazil. The goal is to drive the cost down to where even in a 100 or 200 cow dairy, the technology makes sense. What's going to happen between now and then is the cost of the technology comes down. Today, the benefit, as we're measuring it, is anywhere between $200 and $250 per cow, and the cost is about $50 a cow. We're trying to drive that cost down to about 20% of what it is today, and we actually think the benefits far exceed $250.
We have a question right up front, yes?
Hello. My question is to Mr. Taneja. You talked about particle size and texture of feed. And what I understand is roller milk is helpful in doing that. But in India we see that hardly anybody uses roller milk. So can you just give some more information on this?
Yeah, sure, sir. You're right. The diagram actually, I did not explain it much because it was too technical, but you're right that for two stage grinding solutions, first we use roller mill. After post roller mill, we are using hammer mill on. Okay, and with the help of that only this texture and this coarse feed is getting produced. will not say that nobody is doing in India. Some of the people are thinking and some of the global players are also there who are doing that. But this is, now people have started working, if I say that. And it is very much popular in Europe and in America also. It is there. In India also it is coming. Not at that speed, but people are talking about it.
Last question.
Last.
I have two comments to make. One is about the digitization we have been talking about. I would like to bring to the kind notice of the House that 5% of milk produced in India is from the organized dairy sector, where this technology could be used efficiently and all that. And India dairy production system is based on the crop residues. Whereas that 70% of milk is produced by the land-based marginal farmers. So could this technology have some kind of application in the future for those farmers who have got 2 to 3 animals? And second comment to this one, about the greenhouse gas emission. You mentioned about one supplement which says that 30% greenhouse gas can be reduced by giving a supplement. Greenhouse gas emission cannot be seen in isolation. It is to be seen along with the sustainability. If you try to implement technology or a product to the farmers that it reduces 30% methane, it wouldn't mean anything to him. If you say that you can reduce milk production by 2 liters, it improves the production efficiency and also helps in reduction methane, then it makes sense. So your comments on that?
Thank you very much for your comments, sir. Although I didn't have time to talk about the effects on productivity, but it does. Of course, this is a two-pronged approach where we reduce the impact on the environment while at the same time increasing the productivity of the cow. So it does. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would say, just answering your question really quickly, that there is technology already being deployed by that same firm, wherein drones are used in herd type scenarios where the camera technology, rather than being installed across a wide variety of barns, is really just hovering over an animal and measuring similar data. So ultimately what the technology is really trying to do is affect labor challenges that exist on all farms. So whether it's large or small herds, the same challenges exist relative to labor, and we can still solve those problems.
Thank you very much. And for next session, I would like to invite Raghavan.
That was a great session, in fact. So before we move on to the next item in the agenda, we would like to welcome Mr. G.V. Sundararajan, please, to felicitate Mr. C. Vasant Kumar from Maharashtra Poultry Breeder Association, and Mr. Akhilesh Babu from Karnataka Poultry Breeder Association. Mr. Akhilesh Babu.
I can really vouch for how good that session was because I understood everything, and I'm not even, I think before these 2 days I did not know so much, such detailed information and how great technology can be. Please put your hands together for the wonderful panel that's on stage right now. And on behalf of all of us gathered here, we'd like to thank them with a memento. Can I please request Mr. Rajiv Murthy to kindly come on stage to do the honors. Our first memento to Mr. Sri Raj, MD Digital Nutrition's Cargill. Please put your hands together for the very, very dynamic gentleman. Thank you. Come on, you're going to put your hands together. It was a fabulous session. I request Mr. Rajiv to also present a token of appreciation to Mr. Rolando. Thank you so very much. He's the Technical Manager, APAC, DSM Nutritional Products. Thank you so much for your time and all the information you've shared with us this afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Rajiv. Thank you. I now request Mr. Ashok Gulati to please come on stage. Can I please request Mr. Divya Gulati to please come on stage? Sorry. I request Mr. R.K. Taneja, Head Sales, Feed and Oil South Asia, to please come and receive a token of appreciation from our end. Please put your hands together. Yes, and of course our moderator also, can we please have Dr. P.S. Mahesh come forward and accept our memento and token of appreciation for moderating the second session for GenX. Thank you so very much, and we really, really appreciate it. Can we have you? Yes, we have a very important announcement. Stay tuned in.
You can relax, it's just an announcement, not a speech. I know I'm standing between you and your lunch. So we are going to have a very interesting set of speakers in the third session. So I request you to break for lunch and please be here by 2:30. And the lunch is served just outside this venue. So let's reassemble here by 2:30 to listen to some fabulous speakers on innovation side. Thank you. And I really thank the moderators, moderator Dr. P.S. Mahesh and Sriraj, Taneja and Rolando.